Hello, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. My name is Mr. Maxwell, and welcome back to another side quest about video games with myself and Exam Magpie.
Hello!
Stuff happened.
Yes, stuff happened.
Stuff happened this week. We'll start off with NFTs.
Yes, that's it. Let's get this pile of absolute dog shite out of the way. Here's the thing, right? I am not surprised. Ubisoft and EA are the two first to come out with this crap.
And there has been a third one.
Who?
Square Enix.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Square Enix has also come out saying that they're looking into NFTs.
Okay, first things first. The communities need to just somehow stamp this out. It's like, no, this is bullshit. It's not even. It's a scam.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a giant ass scam. Like, this is clearly showing how capitalism just doesn't, in its current format, work. Because people too stupid to realise that an NFT is a scam is willing to throw a lot of their money away at something that they don't own.
Yes.
They just get a receipt.
Yes.
Saying that this bunch of pixels
belongs to you.
Potentially belongs to you. How do you prove that? This giant fucking computer server factory fucking thing, whatever, in the middle of God knows where, churning out, costing God knows how much fucking energy, using up so many goddamn resources, causing so much of environmental damage. Yeah, this thing using a blockchain bullshit is proving...
Blockchain games are the future, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
According to EA.
Yeah, no, they're not. Because I guarantee you for fucking once, because I know exactly the thing they want. They want this to be FIFA.
Oh, yeah.
They want Ultimate Team to have NFTs.
Oh, yeah.
So, which means only one person can have Ronaldo. Only one
yes.
person can have Messi.
Yes.
Only one person can... Now, here's the thing. Can you imagine the fucking chaos? Because the black market will just go absolute fucking... it'll just explode exponentially because of all the backhand fucking deals that will happen. Like, oh, I'll give us an extra 20. Give me an extra 200 quid, and I'll solely sell you Messi for cheap because I've got Messi. Like, no, go F yourself. This is like all the other bullshit scams and fucking... this is fucking online access code. You know, the proof that you bought the fucking game.
Yeah.
That bullshit. There's DLM and all that other crap.
I'm just waiting for Activision now.
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
I mean, granted, Activision have got bigger things to worry about, and we'll get back to Activision because
something else has
more stuff has happened with Activision.
Of course it has. It's not.
It's nothing illegal.
It's not a day in the week that ends in Y.
It's nothing illegal, or I mean, it possibly could have something to do with it. The allegations.
Look, just because it's not illegal doesn't mean it's morally right.
No. What I'm saying, no, it's nothing to do with morals either.
Oh God,
it's just something that is kind of disappointing. In Activision, not for the person. I think the person's done the right thing.
But anyway, well, let's get back onto NFTs and how
NFTs.
Fucking absolutely totally bad idea this is. Like,
my worry is that we're going to do NFTs, and I'm just like, well, okay, right, you're going to do NFTs. How? What are you going to do with them? Exactly. Other than, I'm going to sell pixels.
But that's what it is.
Because that's what it is.
It's just a giant scam.
But what's the point?
Like, I look at people who buy, like the people that bought the fucking first tweet on Twitter.
Look,
I look at that and go,
all this is.
Are you stupid?
All this is. Do you remember when modern art magically came out of nowhere?
Oh, a brick on a pedestal.
When we were young and modern art became the new thing that the rich people wanted.
Yeah, or
and
like
the most stupidest stuff,
yeah.
like a banana duct taped to a wall.
Yeah, or
like
a picture of a messy bedroom.
Yeah, or a picture of a messy bedroom, or just a cardboard box. Just a cardboard box. and everybody was just like, oh, this, I know exactly what this stands for.
This
level
of stupidity. Yes.
Yeah, that's what this is. But the only people who are going to be doing this are people with too much money.
If anyone wants to buy an NFT, give me the money, because I guarantee you, right? One, you'll be scammed just as badly as
give me the money. I will
NFT,
use it. I will use it responsibly.
Yeah. Two, your money will not go towards killing the planet.
Yeah. You can at least say that.
Because, like, the amount of energy it costs, the amount of energy that this whole blockchain bullshit does, right, is fucking ridiculous. It, like, outstrips friggin' data miners.
Mm.
And they, yeah. we've gone about like the fucking illegal fucking data mining that Ukraine, was it? Ukraine found?
Ukraine.
And they were sucking up so much fucking energy they were causing blackouts.
Yeah.
Like, this sort of thing takes up even more energy. And it's just like, are you aware of the current climate we are in?
Right. The thing is, like, they don't care. They're going to get money out of this.
Yes.
That's all it is.
Yes, because people are stupid.
The minute they found out that NFTs, you could sell NFTs
for stuff that you didn't even own.
For stuff that you don't own. The minute they found out you could sell that stuff, they just saw dollar signs in the eye. In the eyes. That was it. Look,
do you know what? Here's the thing, and I know, like, people say, well, Elon Musk shouldn't be spending all his money on fucking going to space, and neither should Jeff Bezos and all that.
And
do you know what? I understand. They're very good, valid points. I would like to counter this. Let all the rich people go find another fucking planet to fucking destroy, and we'll try and fix this one.
The only thing is, if we let all the rich people go, we've got no money.
Problem. Yes. But it would be like, was it like over half the amount of greenhouse gases of, like, damaging environment is caused by the richest 1% of the population. Something absolutely fucking stupid like that. It's so I'm like, yeah, fucking let them go to space. Let them go find another planet. I don't care. Go colonize Mars. I don't give a shit.
No, I don't want them to do that, because then we'll end up with the Cloverfield paradox and all that shit. I've watched movies and I've seen rich people in movies. They'll do something stupid and we'll be the ones that get in the shit.
Well, hence the reason why I want them to actually, colonize outside the solar system, somewhere far enough away that whatever bullshit they come up with shouldn't affect us until we get mechs.
Yeah, there we go. All right, yeah, okay, I'm down with that.
Anyway,
I can go for that.
But yeah, like, so for anyone that doesn't know why NFTs would be an absolute terrible idea, I mean, I gave the example of FIFA Ultimate Team.
Yeah.
Only one person's allowed, Messi. Only one. I mean, if EA wants to kill the only thing that makes them money, by all means, put NFTs in your ultimate team, because you will literally just have your whales to pay you. That's it. Nothing else. No one else, because no one else will be able to afford any of the fucking players they actually fucking want. So, by all means, if you want to kill your bullshit parasitic game mode, do it. I'm all for that. But another example is, say Nintendo get on board on this, right? And only one person's allowed Mario in Mario Kart. And that person does really well in Mario Kart. And because it's Mario, he gets extra boosts and all that sort of stuff. Right? And then the price of Mario goes up. And then he eventually sells that Mario, because he's done so very well, to someone else. And only that other person can be Mario in Mario Kart. Do you see the problem here?
Yeah.
Do you see the issue they have with even just contemplating it? Like, look, EA, we've said on previous episodes, we will be the people.
Just hire us.
We will be the people.
We will be those guys who just say it's a bad idea.
Yeah, we will be the people who point out all the flaws in your amazing ideas, because you're so far up your own fucking ass. Clearly, you can't see them.
Well, I mean, they are all androids at EA.
Yes.
Let's be honest, they're all robots.
And again, Ubisoft, we're the same. I mean, granted, one of the conditions for that company is Yves Guillemot has to get the fuck out.
I don't want to touch Ubisoft.
Exactly.
I'd feel icky.
It would be very icky.
Same with Activision right now.
Same with Activision right now.
I don't want to touch Activision.
But, Take-Two, EA, no, Konami, I don't want to touch you with a 500-foot bar.
I would touch Konami. I would go to Konami because Konami needs fixing. I may not be able to fix it great, but I'm pretty sure I could do it something.
We could improve the situation, yeah.
Somehow.
We probably would.
We could try and release a good game. Actually try. Not.
We would actually have standards.
Yeah,
we wouldn't want to just go, let's just crap this out, it's fine.
It may be a crap game that we release, but
I know
you've
only had 3 months to actually work on this, but, get this out and then get back onto making pachinko machines. But yeah, look, we can easily be on the board and be the people that go, this is a bad idea and this is why.
How about we don't do this? Just be the devil's advocate. Be the devil's advocate person.
Yeah,
that's what you should be. That's every board should have that one person in it that just goes, maybe we shouldn't do that.
Who basically, if everyone else doesn't come up with a counter to the idea of what potentially could go wrong. That one person's whole job is no one else has come up with this bad idea. No one else has said anything bad about this. So let me just educate you on why this could be a bad idea and why it probably will be, especially in the world on NFT'S. Only the absolutely fucking stonking rich who have not fucking worked a day in their fucking life, who make money by doing jack shit, can think NFTs are actually a legitimate fucking way to make money.
Well, it is a legitimate way to make money for them.
By selling stuff they don't own.
Yeah.
To other people and then claiming they own the receipt. That's it! That's the only fucking thing you own! You don't actually own the piece of art or the pixels or the whatever. You don't. The digital ones and zeros, you don't own them. The person that bought the NFT of the fucking first tweet doesn't own the first tweet because you don't own those ones and zeros. All you have is a receipt saying you own this NFT. What is an NFT? Fuck all. Can you hang it up? Can you hang it on your wall? No. Can you stop other people from?
What if you bought it? Say it was a picture.
Yeah.
What if you bought it and then printed it out?
But then that's not the original. That's not the original thing. It's not the actual thing you own.
I suppose.
It's a copy of the original. See what I mean? See how this bullshit is? I've seen some of the fucking it's ridiculous. At least with the modern art fucking fiat crazy shit that went on with that. At least there was some effort. There was a tiny bit of thought process put into that. This is just I like picture A that's on DeviantArt. I will now take a copy of that. I will then now sell that copy as an NFT. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? It doesn't stop people right-clicking on that NFT and saving image as.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop you because it's not a copyright. It's not a license. It is just a receipt saying you own some pixels. And if people think that a receipt is worth the amount of money that some of these NFTs have gone for, I'm sorry, but you really are not smart enough to deserve the money that you have.
It's rich people. It's what they do. Like I said, this is the new modern art.
Way too much money than sense.
This is the new modern art where it's just stupidness.
You can't even. The thing is, alright, you can't even. It's like, oh yeah, let me just power up my fucking computer to show you all my NFTs.
Yeah.
It is a scam. It is a giant fucking scam because you are not buying the act. You're not going into an art place and buying fucking print of the actual art. You're not buying the actual art. You're not buying a physical object. You're not even buying the ones and zeros. You're buying a receipt. That's all it is. Would you go to a restaurant, order a pizza, and get the receipt and go, yeah, I'll pay for that?
So what would EA...
But not get the pizza?
But what would EA do with NFTs?
Oh, that's simple. It's FIFA Ultimate. It's
Yeah,
Ultimate.
I know. But like...
Only one person's allowed... only one person's allowed the home kit for Man United. The only one person is allowed Lionel Messi. Only one person is allowed Harry Kane. Only one person is allowed...
I can't see them being that stupid.
EA went to the Belgian...
Oh, yeah, I know. I know they did that. But I'm talking business here. And EA, I mean, they're not great at business, but they're not dumb.
Yeah, but...
And doing that to Ultimate Team would be... Well, I suppose unless the whales spend, like, a ridiculous amount of money
That's what they're gambling on. They're gambling on, like, Lionel Messi going to the price that he is actually worth in real life. Can you imagine that? Buying for digital Lionel Messi the same amount of money that Paris Saint-Germain paid for Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
And I mean his wage, because I don't think they actually paid Barcelona any money because contract ran out. But anyway, do you know what I mean? Oh, can you imagine someone buying Cristiano Ronaldo for the same price that Man United bought him?
Oh, like 13 million.
Yeah.
And they'll have different Ronaldos.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like
also, you'll have 2010 Cristiano Ronaldo. You'll have Real Madrid Cristiano Ronaldo. You'll have Juventus Cristiano Ronaldo. You'll have first run of Man United Cristiano Ronaldo. They'll probably add managers into that because they'll just add as many things as they possibly can to sell. They'll just oversaturate the thing with like every single possible club badge and every single stadium. Like I could imagine they would sell NFTs of stands. Like you'll get Old Trafford's West Stand, Arsenal's East Stand, Man City's South Stand, and Everton's North Stand. So something stupid like that. Like the fucking amalgamation of horribleness that could happen.
I like this idea.
Like, it is legitimately...
It's a scam.
A scam and a terrible, 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 terrible idea. However, if this idea is implemented in certain game modes that kills that game mode, that then ends up said company, EA, goes through financial difficulties and certain people have to, I don't know, get fucking kicked out of the company because it's their decision, their choice, they did it, then go ahead.
We're backing you all the way.
I will back EA. I will back EA to stab itself in the back all the way to the end of the road.
EA are the only company I've ever seen, especially in the AAA agent, that sometimes it generally feels like they purposely chop their leg off.
Yeah.
When it comes to their games.
It
honestly feels that
this way. Is the thing. The fact that EA has come into it is like, okay, so if there's any company that will literally cross the bloody fucking ocean instead of just the line, it is EA. EA will do that because do you know what? Here's the thing. I think they are desperately hunting for something that will replace their giant cash cow because they can see the regulations coming. They can see all the governments going, oh yeah, you want to sell that? Yeah, by the way, your game mode that involves opening packs, yeah, that's now 18. So you can't sell that to children. You'll have to explain to parents why it's an 18 game now. And oh, by the way, you know all those transactions on those card packs? Yeah, since it's gambling, we're taxing the fuck out of it. Congratulations! You now make all that money that you made. You now give to us. Congratulations! Well done. Thanks.
But yeah, because if you think about it, right, they had the Star Wars license. They fucked that up.
They fucked up royally up.
I mean, even in the beta, people were telling them, "No, don't do it," and they didn't listen.
I mean, you know, like I said, EA was
a AAA company didn't listen to the beta testers. What a surprise!
Shock horror!
Shock horror! Sweet Jesus!
Decided to go ahead and like, it won't be as bad as.
It's not going to be that bad, and now we have governor. Now that you got governors from the United States getting involved.
Yep.
You've got Belgium outlawing
Belgium,
loot boxes.
Yeah, Belgium outlawing loot boxes. China looking at your loot boxes going, no.
What else did they do? What else have they done? Oh, Mass Effect, Andromeda,
Yes.
Anthem. You know, people said, nah, this needs more time.
This is not ready.
This is not
You
ready.
need more.
Nah, it's perfectly
You've got
fine.
no end content.
No, with Anthem it was like, yeah, you've got nothing.
You've got no content.
You've got nothing.
You've got nothing.
Nah, this will be fine. Kind of wasn't though, was it?
Nope.
No, it wasn't. I'm still surprised BioWare hasn't been eaten.
It's Mass Effect. Well, it's. Here's the thing. I don't even know when the next Dragon Age or
Dragon Age, I think, is set for
next year.
I think it's fall next year.
Which is kind of concerning because we've not seen anything.
Well, no.
But then again,
No,
it is
no.
EA, and they've just showed concept art.
We've seen concept art, and we have actually seen some screenshots. Okay, we've not seen. I've got hopes for Dragon Age because
You're a big Dragon Age fan.
I do love Dragon Age.
And it is a shame because like I'm a big I wouldn't say I'm a big Mass Effect fan because like I didn't play till Mass Effect 2. But like Mass Effect is a damn good sci-fi game.
Even if Shepard is boring as fuck.
I picked male Shepard. I kind of regretted that. But I have the trilogy and I'm going to pick female Shepard because actually that female Shepard's a lot more interesting.
Well, no, her voice acting is better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though because
she feels like she's actually there.
Yeah, she's not as bored because her voice acting is a lot better. There's a lot more emotion and like.
Yeah.
So yeah. But can EA look? EA and Ubisoft. Can you imagine fucking Ubisoft? They're coming out with a free-to-play freaking Assassin's Creed game. Can you imagine the fucking bullshit they can...
Right, it hasn't come out that it's free-to-play. It's just that it's going to be a live service. There is a difference.
There is a difference, yes.
Because Destiny is a live service.
It is.
But it's not free-to-play.
No.
Well, I mean, it has a free-to-play element, but it's fucking awful.
Yeah, that's... yeah. Oh, you know, all that content you're getting rid of. Yeah, that's a free-to-play bit. Let's get rid of all of it. Wait, what? Why? What are you doing? Pardon? Excuse me?
Yeah, the free-to-play has nothing.
Yeah, they've literally
There's no reason.
But apart from... I think, is it apart from... Earth?
Apart from the Cosmodrome.
No, the Cosmodrome's not the free-to-play content, it's the...
No, the Cosmodrome's in the free-to-play.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So the Cosmodrome...
Cosmodrome and the EDZ.
The EDZ.
I think that's about it.
Because everything else has been eaten by the darkness.
Yeah.
Like... Bungie, what the...
But anyway.
Anyway.
So Ubisoft are doing a live service Assassin's Creed game. That's going to go down. Like, the thing is, like, I think about it and it's like, yeah, it could work if you do it right.
But it's Ubisoft.
But it's Ubisoft.
They won't do it right.
And I'm worried that all they're going to do is do, like, multiple giant maps with symbols everywhere.
Right. Here's the thing, right? Imagine Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but done on a budget.
Yeah.
A very tiny budget.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
With monetization through the fucking ass. So much so that, you want to progress the story? Well, you have to go up to 10 levels. How do you go up 10 levels? Well, you either pay the booster or you grind for about 2 years.
Fun.
Yeah.
All the fun. Well, Ubisoft are going more mobile, aren't they? That's
what I'm saying. That's why Assassin's Creed. That's why a lot of people are saying Assassin's Creed may be the next one a free to play game, and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be terrible because Ubisoft are not gonna put the money in needed to make a good free to play game.
What games are Ubisoft gonna have?
Oh, they're gonna have.
I think Rainbow Six still makes some money.
Yeah, Rainbow Six Siege is because Siege is still a good game because of the way the game's, the way the game works, it's still very good, and they do seem to they do seem to stamp out the new character overpoweredness
quite quickly
compared to other people. Not looking at anyone. Activision.
I cannot watch Rainbow Six Siege. I'm literally like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. What is this?
Professional Rainbow Six Siege.
I like it. I do like it because it's like you go like 10 minutes of just nothing, and then it's like 30 seconds of just chaos.
Everyone waiting for the other team to make them first move. It's literally, it's usually like, it's the tenseness that you get. Professional Rainbow Six Siege is just like 90% waiting, 10% complete, total, utter chaotic action.
Yeah.
However, watching streamers on the other hand, who are not on the I can snipe someone through a wall by just looking at a pixel change colour. It's a lot more. It's slower and yet still faster because like the action happens sooner. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a lot better and easier to follow, which is pretty cool. And it's enjoyable.
I suppose there's Riders Republic. That's.
Oh god, can you imagine? Can you imagine NFTs in Riders Republic? Oh, you want this snowboard? No, you got to pay this guy this money.
You can't have that snowboard. That's my snowboard.
Yeah. Oh, you want this mountain bike? No, that's that guy's mountain bike. Oh, you want this
If
jetpack?
I'm honest, I don't think NFTs are gonna last because I don't think there's gonna be enough people buying them.
It's counterintuitive. I mean, like, can you imagine a role-playing game? Like, oh, that's what I'm saying. This RPG main character is only owned by this person over there.
Yeah.
Why?
Even though they're not.
Even though it's not.
It's because you own that disc, so everything on that disc belongs to you.
It's fucking. It's DRM over again.
There's not enough people. That I don't think enough people will actually.
Yeah, because the thing is, to make it profitable, they would for example, EA would have to have all their whales on Ultimate Team.
It's not just that. To make it profitable, they'll have to keep churning it out.
Yeah.
And there's not enough.
Well, yeah. Again, and also how I look at it and like how the fuck is that workable?
And when it comes to,
can you imagine a FIFA Ultimate Team tournament? Having any sort of fairness when one team is full of everyone, all like the world's best 11, because this fucking millionaires, this fucking 12-year-old's got a fucking billionaire father who's bought all the players for him.
Yeah,
that is a situation that could happen.
But here's the thing: with FIFA, all it would take is one footballer, a big one, granted to be a big one, for it to work. But say Ronaldo went, nah, you can't do that, because that's his image. Yeah. So if Ronaldo came along and went, no, you can't sell my image. You can't personally sell my image. Yeah. That belongs to me. Yeah. Then all the footballers would do it. Yeah. And then that's it. That's the NFT Fox. I literally look at it and go, how the fuck do you make this work? That isn't a bullshit way. And there isn't one. Exactly. There isn't one. That's why I'm thinking there's not enough people. I mean, yeah, it may work for a little bit. You'll get your modern art fucking rich people buying garbage. Fine. You'll get the odd person, but I don't think you'll get enough to make it viable. No. As a viable business strategy. Not when Ultimate Team is making one. I just want someone or something to happen to have NFTs, literally the value of NFTs to just go. I don't know how. I don't know what will cause that, but I just want it to happen. I want something, because NFTs do no good. There is nothing good from NFTs. There's no ownership from it. There's no there's no, it's environmentally damaging to the planet. There's nothing good from it. It's just a bunch of rich people who have too much fucking money, and instead of going, oh, do you know what, I'm going to give this to a charity, it's like, no, I want to spend it all myself. Here's the thing, they don't even have to give it to a charity. They could buy something with it. Yeah, buy an actual fucking... go to a fucking artist and buy one of their paintings. Or get them commission them to draw you a painting. You know, artists do that.
There are plenty of artists of like, what is it? What's the word? Self-employed artists. There are plenty of them that if you walk, you could go to their shop or their workshop or whatever or their website, and you can go to them and you can go, I want that. And do you know what? If they go, yes, here is how much it's worth, and you go, there you go, there is the money,
exactly.
and then the artist goes, here it is, here is the art, it is now yours.
Or buy a car and get somebody to draw on the car for you.
I don't understand.
That's all the rage at the moment.
Yes.
Do that. Do that instead.
To be honest, though, some of those cars look pretty damn cool.
Oh, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's the rage at the moment.
It is the rage at the moment,
Get
and
your car
I'm all for
with
it because
random art on it.
I'm all for people liking their car so much that they make it unique.
Yeah.
I love that, but that's a physical object.
Exactly.
It's not a bunch of pixels in the fucking ether of the internet. It's like you
Buy
don't
an-
own it.
Buy an ice cream. Buy a month's of shopping. I don't know. Just do anything.
Buy something.
Actually,
Not
because there's the other thing. When you buy an NFT, it doesn't help. It will not help your economy.
no.
It doesn't help the economy out. It actually helps nobody. Apart from the person that sold the thing, but
Who probably
that
didn't
guy's
actually
a
make
con
the art.
artist.
Yeah,
That guy's
who
a con
didn't
artist
actually
anyway.
make the piece of art that you probably because he probably went like everyone else will go
Copy,
right click,
paste.
right click, save image as, bang.
This now belongs to me. Yeah.
Non-fudgeable fucking
Yeah,
token.
rich people just... Right, do you remember with modern art? Just do what you did with modern art. Realise that this is a bad idea and actually spend your money on something that's actually worth it. Like anything.
Anything. Buy a house. Build a house. Buy some land. Do something.
Buy some land, pay some people to build a house on that land.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Done.
You want something unique?
Because
There you
not
go.
only because then that is actual trickle down economy. That is the actual trickle down economy. A rich person buys a bit of land. A rich person then pays contractor A to build. Contractor A pays their staff. Contractor A pays for the suppliers. Suppliers pay their staff. Those staff have more money. More money means they spend more.
Exactly.
More money into the economy means the people who own the businesses get more money. Like that is
It's a circle.
that yeah. Like
It's the cycle of life. That's basically what it is.
it's just like what the. Look,
It's kind of what annoys me with the world at the moment is people going on and on about the economy and all that sort of stuff. I'm like, do you even know how to keep your economy
yeah. Do you know?
healthy?
Do you understand the basic principle of how an economy is supposed to fucking work?
It's a
Because
circle.
at the moment, it's not doing that.
At the moment, I really don't think you understand what an economy is, especially with fucking Boris.
Fucking like the myth of the trickle down economy. All that, yeah. If we give all the rich people all the money will then trickle down to the poor people. No, people get rich by being dicks. That's not how this works. It's not a sieve that you have there. It's a bucket with no holes on, and they're constantly making the bucket bigger. However, if you give the bottom rung a bunch of money, do you know what happens? They spend it. That money then goes to companies and goes up the chain.
Yeah.
And goes up the chain. And then it goes back down to the bottom and then goes up the chain.
Yeah, it's like a log.
It's
A log flume.
Yeah, it's like a
log flume.
It's like a log flume or an escalator or something like that. Like
Something with a big drop at the bottom.
yeah,
At
a
the
log
top
flume.
side.
It's like a log flume.
Yeah. Goes all the way up.
Goes up
and then goes back down.
and then
to the
goes
bottom.
back down to the bottom.
And then goes back. It's just a big circle.
Because if people at the bottom had all the spending power, the people at the top would want those people to spend that stuff on their companies, and therefore they will do stuff to make those people down at the bottom to actually spend their money there. It's a bit simplistic.
It's very simple. It's a very simple way of putting it.
Putting it, but like it's not that hard. It's not rocket science.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've seen some economy stuff, and I'm just like, that is just way over.
Yes, I
my
know,
head.
but there is economy and then there's rocket science.
Yeah, I know. But anyway,
And then there's astrophysics.
I think we're done with NFTs now.
Yes.
Since we've moved on to astrophysics, and then there's a quantum theory. Dear God.
Yeah. Like, you know, there are levels of way over our heads.
Yeah. So, Marvel Avengers has removed its paid XP boosts following its backlash from the fan. From its like 12 fans.
Yeah. Well, you know, what did you expect? You said, like, before the launch of the game, which is, what, a year old now? You said before the launch of the game, there is going to be no micro... There is going to be no EXP boosters. There's going to be no Ubisoft bullshit.
Yeah.
And then you then go, yeah, we're going to nerf XP because people are leveling up too fast. I'm sorry, but if a person told me they were leveling too fast in a game, I would go, you don't play games before. You have not played computer games before, have you? Because we said when they did that, when they nerfed we said they would bring out EXP boosters, and lo and behold, you brought out EXP boosters. I mean, you know, we say, a lot of people say, like, the microtransactions come out to solve a problem manufacturally created by the developers or the publishers.
Cause the problem, so
they cause the problem themselves to deliberately sell the solution.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, this is the prime example. But it was literally like, oh well, people are leveling up too fast, so we're gonna nerf XP. Oh no, people are wanting XP, people aren't leveling up as much. We'll sell you these XP boosters now. There you go.
I still love that.
It's consumer choice.
We're nerfing the XP because people are complaining about leveling up too fast. No one's complaining about leveling up too fast. No one ever in the history of gaming has ever complained about leveling up too fast. Yes, the problem with the game is I'm too overpowered. That's the problem. Oh, yeah. I'm too overpowered in my superhero game.
I'm too overpowered. Yeah, I'm OP in my superhero game. That can't be right.
That's completely wrong.
That's completely wrong. I mean, you know, I'm just the Hulk. I'm sure. I mean, the Hulk doesn't go around smashing tanks into smithereens and ripping them in half. And like, look, the Hulk doesn't actually do that. Crystal Dynamics, what is wrong with you?
Why are you like this, please?
What is wrong with you? What I mean, I think Square Enix has actually come out and said it was wrong to put Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah, they basically threw Crystal Dynamics under the bus for this.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair to Square Enix, in my opinion, no, I don't think it was wrong to put Crystal Dynamics onto this. I think Crystal Dynamics at that point, I mean, they'd made the Tomb Raider games, all did really well. Yeah, okay, so this was a different type of game for them, but
I think, like, either Square Enix wanted to implement the Battle Pass system and the microtransactions, or they didn't stop them from implementing it. And either way, that book stops with Square Enix.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
So Square Enix aren't innocent on it.
No.
But like, and on the other shoe, Crystal Dynamics either wanted to implement this bullshit, or they didn't say, no, we don't think this is a good idea. And the fact that, like, you had one chance. You had one chance, Crystal Dynamics. And instead of doing the safe thing and making sure your game had something to do at the end of it, the content, and had enough interesting things in the game for people to want to do the things to get the stuff, you decided that everyone was going to have an individual battle pass.
Yes.
For an extortionate amount of money. Yes. A battle pass in most games is the same price as you were asking for your battle passes. The thing is, those games only have one battle pass. One.
Also, most of those games are free. And if you bought, like, I don't know, if it's an expansion and then there's a battle pass. Usually, if you buy the expansion, you get the battle pass.
You get at least the first battle pass.
Yeah, for the
at least the first battle pass.
Yeah, so
it's just like, what the? What is?
Multiple battle passes.
Yeah, Crystal Dynamics, Square Enix. You know, again, we offer our ability to tell you what is wrong with your ideas.
I would definitely work for Square Enix.
Yes.
I would, if it meant that I got onto Final Fantasy 14. I would definitely work for Square Enix.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know what I'd do, because at no point have I ever thought, you know what, Final Fantasy 14, don't do that. I've never thought that. I've literally just looked at all the trailers and just gone, this looks amazing.
I mean, you know, do you know what the thing is? We would actually go, guys. Would you like? What do you think about adding Blitzball?
I'm telling you, that's going to come.
That is
going to come.
5v5.
We are going
5v5 Blitzball.
A Blitzball fucking time. There's going to be Blitzball, because it's the only thing that MMO is missing, is like a sports thing.
Yeah, because they've got the Gold Saucer, they've got Chocobo Racing.
Yep, they've got the PvP.
They've got the PvP. They've got
Chocobo Racing is really fun as well, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It's why
I've just randomly started. I've just started doing it, and I was just because I didn't do it at first because it's racing, and I'm like, well, I'm not really into racing, so I'll just mind my own business over it. I'll go fishing. That's my thing.
Yeah,
I fish.
Yeah.
Then I was like, you know what? I've got this racing Chocobo. I might as well just try it once, because you get a racing Chocobo.
Yeah, give it a Chocobo.
Yeah. So I raced it once, and I mean, I finished like 4th, I think. I didn't finish last. I know that much. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing it. It was great. And you level your Chocobo up, and you name it, and it does stuff at it's just great. It's just great. It's just fun. That Final Fantasy 14, best MMO ever. It just is.
Yeah, just wait. Yeah, they've got Triple Triad. I'm
the
trying
card
to think.
game.
They've got card games.
They've got the random stuff in the Golden Saucer, like the platforming game that you can do. Then there's the there's a weird sort of run, sort of like a tower thing.
Yeah.
In the middle that you can do. It's all the mini games are great. I'm collecting cards at the moment as well. And
the Gold Saucer is like prime real estate for, do you know what? We could have a Blitzball arena here.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for all like all the different is it houses Final Fantasy calling the factions?
Free companies.
Free companies. All the free companies have like a Blitzball team.
Oh my god.
That would be amazing.
If they brought Blitzball in, you know there'd be an annual tournament.
Yes.
That would be held at the Gold Saucer for people to go and watch.
Yes.
Yes. I'd be like, well, my sport's on. It's the Blitzball tournament this week. You won't see me.
It's the Blitzball final 2021. Let's go!
You're not going to see me. I'm going to be watching the Blitzball. Oh my god! How did we get up to this? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We will be talking about Final Fantasy.
Because we once again said to Square Enix, our offer is open to you as well.
Yes.
We can be the people that say this is a bad idea. We will guarantee you will save more money than you pay us.
Again, this was another thing. Crystal Dynamics were told by fans, don't do this.
Oh, when they announced
and they still did it.
When they first announced they planned on doing a battle pass for each character, and everyone went, "What?
Don't do this.
Are you fucking high? What is wrong with you? Why would you do this?
You're not Bungie. You can't get away with this."
Even then, Bungie only has one battle pass. Even Bungie know they can't get away with this.
Exactly. And Bungie are just they're throwing anything out there. As much of a Destiny fanboy I am, like Bungie are like, come on boys.
Yeah, we're gonna hide the best content behind the extra special edition paywall. We're going to now charge people to do glamour. We're now going to
please stop.
Yeah,
please. But yeah, this doesn't surprise me.
I'm just waiting. Surprised. I'm just waiting for it to go free to play. I'm waiting for it to go free to play because that's the next.
Because Guardians of the Galaxy's come out, isn't it? And that's gotten pretty good reviews by everybody. Did Crystal Dynamics do that one as well?
No. I can't remember who does it.
I know Square.
Yeah, Square's publishing it, but it's not Crystal Dynamics. That's
I do actually kind of fancy getting that.
I think, and also speaking of non-Crystal Dynamics Marvel games, Midnight Suns. I think it's for Axis that's doing that one.
Yes,
which is the XCOM.
Yeah, it's the
XCOM and Civ game people.
What was I going to say? There is one thing from Avengers that's coming that might be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man is finally coming out.
Finally!
End of this month, I think.
Holy fucking shit!
We're getting
He's going to be broken as hell, isn't he?
Well, you can only play him on the PlayStation.
I know, but he's going to be broken as hell.
Oh yeah, he's going to be broken. Of course he is. My worry.
I'm pretty sure there's like no character that can like
my main worry
trap over like basically stick people to the ground.
I've got a feeling they're not going to do that. I think we're going to have PS1 Spider-Man.
Oh God!
That's what we're going to have.
Oh God, we're just fucking just attached to the friggin'.
It's just attached to the sky.
To the sky.
We're
this is the thing. I'm looking at some. I'm trying to remember some of the maps. I'm like, there's an awful lot of open ground that Peter Parker.
Spider-Man cannot swing from.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they give him the Iron Spider suit.
Oh, the flying one.
He could probably fly a little bit. Because he's got like little boosters, doesn't he, on that suit?
Yeah, well, no, the Iron Spider suit is like it takes things from another arachnid, which like basically uses the wind.
Yeah, so maybe they'll do that.
Fly.
Yeah, maybe they'll do that, but
no, it's going to be in the air.
I kind of want it to be.
I kind of want it to be as well because then it'll just show how good Insomniac's frigging web slinging about is. So
I'm telling you, if Spider-Man 2 is co-op,
yeah,
I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm down.
And you're not a Spider-Man. I
don't like Spider-Man. You know what? I might actually just try. I haven't even tried it, so I might try.
It's fun. It is really, really fun. The combat is like you like the Arkham Asylum, and the combat is very similar to that. And like I say, the web swinging is so fun that I never fast traveled. I never fast traveled. I didn't care. I was just like, no, I'm having to. Oh yeah, would you want me to go to the other side of New York? Yep, sure. How long is it going to take? 10 minutes. It's fine.
I do want to get it for my PS5 though.
Miles Morales, I want to get definitely for PS5.
I want to get like the double pack thing, so I can play Spider-Man on my PS5.
And Miles Morales. Yeah. And then Spider-Man 2 is going to be coming out, and that's going to be great. And then Wolverine as well.
I'm getting Wolverine.
Wolverine looks. I mean, we've seen one friggin' trailer.
I'm already hyped for it.
And I'm like, well, if they've done so well with Spider-Man, what are they going to do with Wolverine? Because it's the Insomniac Spider-Man and Miles Morales. It's clear that the people behind it get what needs to be in a good Spider-Man.
Also, they all definitely, absolutely played Spider-Man 2.
Yes,
like that is for certain. Every single one of them played Spider-Man 2.
And also the fact that like they had all the different Spider-Man costumes in the game that you could unlock.
And then they gave you free ones.
And then they just released. Yeah, here's the Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Some of you were a little bit upset over not having the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man suit. So here you go. Have at it.
There it is. We just ran out of time. We couldn't put it in. There you go. Here, have it.
I'm looking forward to the movie as well.
Yeah.
Something from home.
Yeah.
It's something from home. But I'm just looking forward to the whole multiverse thing.
Yeah.
Am I going to see Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker? That's my question.
Yeah.
I don't really care about everything else.
I mean, we're gonna see his Doc Ock.
Yeah,
because he's in the trailer.
And I've got a feeling because that's definitely a pumpkin bomb.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Are we gonna see William Dafoe?
We're gonna see William Dafoe Green Goblin, which is gonna be really interesting because we know Norman Osborn has been seen in the MCU.
Yeah, I think so. I think he was in the first.
He was at the end of the first one because he shows up to Vulture.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Also, it means that like characters that died, could show up. So we could have Mysterio again.
Yeah.
More importantly,
I actually liked Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio.
But more importantly, we could have proper Mysterio costume and the fucking globe thing and all that.
Oh my god, that was so awesome! His fishbowl head.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Anyway, back to Crystal Dynamics. look, I'm just waiting for them to go through the stages of death in the live
We're
service
now
game.
free to play.
Yeah, we're now free to play. We're now going to do a special, and now we're going to pull the service.
Yeah.
You could have had a good game, Crystal Dynamics. You have the inklings of a good game, but you decided to.
It's a mess.
Yeah,
it's what it is. It's a mess.
You decided to release the mess that is Avengers.
I think you just missed a step. You missed the step on focusing on releasing characters, I think, instead of focusing on getting the game working.
It's a bit of both. They focused on their monetization based on the characters instead of basing it around
DLC.
DLC.
Yeah.
Or at least having some form of content, and they didn't do that. So.
But oh well.
Oh well, indeed.
It's a shame because I actually
we were looking
really wanted to like that game. I really did. I wanted to like a Marvel product. I actually did. That isn't Moon Knight.
It's fine.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If Moon Knight shows up in Marvel Avengers,
it's fine. Guardian of the Galaxies, Marvel's Sons.
Yeah.
Taking Wolverine and throwing people into things to make even more damage and pinballing them off things. It's going to be great.
So, we'll move on now. Don't get me wrong. If Moon Knight shows up in Marvel Avengers, I'm going to be playing Marvel Avengers just to see what he's like.
Yeah.
But that's about it. But anyway, we'll move on. We're going to move on to Blizzard.
Yay.
There's more stuff.
More stuff.
Co-lead Jen O'Neill has stepped down from after 3 months of taking the role.
Oh.
This is why this was the thing I was saying. It's not a legal thing, and it's not really a moral bad thing, but
it's not good.
Most likely, she's left due to,
yeah,
the thing.
Yeah. Either they are still ignoring it, or they are not dealing with it in the way that it should be. I mean, there's plenty of other reasons that she could have left, but like the timing is just going to make it look even worse.
So she did release a statement. So we'll go through that first. I want you to hear from me personally that I have made the decision to step away from co-leading Blizzard Entertainment and will transition to a new position before departing ABK at the end of the year. So she's still going to be in Activision till the end of the year, and then she's most likely. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing her in a different company.
Yes.
Sort of thing. Maybe one that treats women better.
Potentially. Hopefully.
I'm doing this not because I'm without hope for Blizzard. Quite the opposite. I'm inspired by the passion of everyone here. You've not been playing your Blizzard games then, have you? You've really not.
Clearly, I mean, I'm not saying that they don't have passion, but like the people in charge,
it's not coming out at the moment.
No, the people in charge and the people who are the public-facing front of Blizzard kind of give the impression they don't give a shit.
Working towards a meaningful, lasting change with their whole hearts. This energy has inspired me to step out and explore how I can do more to have games and diversity intersect, and hopefully make a broader industry impact that will benefit Blizzard and other studios as well.
Well,
so she's leaving. By the sounds, she's leaving of her own
volition.
And she's leaving to actually do something.
And she's not wrong when she's saying like impact on Blizzard and the wider, because like the shit that's happened in Blizzard, if it came out that EA or Take-Two or Konami or
actually, I would argue that a lot of games company.
Yeah,
like a lot of
pretty much the entirety of the AAA game industry.
I mean, we already know how they treat staff, like actual working conditions.
Yeah,
it's not great. So the fact that if they was come out with a lot of these companies to come out that these people these were harassed or sexually harassed, or they were like, it wouldn't surprise me.
No.
So
they treat their staff like cattle. So of course, if you degrade someone to less than human, you're just going to then be sexist and racist and all that bullshit. So yes, I would not be surprised either. So yeah, I'm.
But
Just
so,
the timing just makes it sound
this is a bad thing for Blizzard.
Yeah.
It is a bad thing for Blizzard because the last people in charge were obviously gone.
Well, and these two were put in to
right the ship.
write the ship because,
And one of them's already jumped.
and one of them decided, nah, I'm not staying.
One of them's already jumped.
3 months, even less time
And
there
it doesn't.
than the woman that went, I'm not sexually harassed, be in a position of power.
And it doesn't help that the other person who's in charge, which is Mike Ybarra,
Yeah.
is selling boosters on World of Warcraft.
Great.
Yeah.
That's what you need to be doing right now. Selling boosters.
He probably doesn't get paid a lot of money. So.
In your company that is literally on fire.
Look, I've told you. They just want you to look at the shiny window.
The shiny window is
That's why they're
the thing
taking
is,
all
though, the fire is that much
Have
of
you
it.
seen the amount of censorship that's going into World of Warcraft now?
Yes.
It is absolutely... Like, I'm just like... Is this a communist state now? Is that what's going on? Like even Stalin could take a joke. I mean, granted, he'd die afterwards, but he'd still laugh at it.
No, but that's the wrong terminology. It's like, no, this is frigging this is like turn of the century United States of religious Bible bashing.
Yeah.
Of oh yes, the woman can't show skin. Oh no.
Can't show skin. You can't. Like the fart jokes have been taken out. Fart jokes. Because that's what's ruining your company. Fart jokes.
The woman's place is in the kitchen because I'm a man. That's where we're getting to. Because they are so fucking
Puritan.
Yeah,
they're going very Puritan.
You're going very Puritan, and it's like, you do know that's also repression. Like, yes, the over sexualization of women is a bad thing, but then when you go completely to the other end and go, no, they can't be this, they can't be that, they can't wear this, they can't wear that, and it's like, could you, I don't know, ask the women?
Yeah.
Like, this is a costume. Is this acceptable? Would you like to wear this? Yes or no?
Yeah, but it's a fantasy game.
I know.
So, nobody gives a shit.
I know.
This is the thing.
I know.
Like, I don't understand I can understand renaming characters.
Yes.
After certain
and
things.
to be honest, in certain fantasy games, it is a little bit like, there's no way in hell that armor is actually practical.
Yeah, I know, but it's
right?
It's the same
right?
thing as like the Speedos for the guys.
I know, but what I'm saying is that, like, I can understand some of it being like toned down a little bit because some of it was a little bit too much, but
in your opinion,
in my opinion,
I was just like, I don't give a shit.
I know, but like, what I mean is like, you don't go from one extreme to the fucking other.
No, you
because
don't do that.
they're both as bad to women as each other, just for different reasons. One is basically making women objects of just objects, and the other is basically saying a woman is basically the property of someone else. They're both really bad, really bad. So like, there's. We like, this is not the fucking Bobby Kotick, there's no in between for you. No, there is a middle. There is a middle where a woman can wear nicely and sexy outfits if they want.
Women can do whatever they want.
Yeah, women can do what they want.
There you go.
Why? Because they're a human fucking being.
But yeah, they're just taking out. It's not just that they're taking out though. Like they're taking out jokes and they're taking out like random things, and I can understand changing characters' names. I get that. There are characters named after people who have done.
And depending on the joke, then yes, maybe.
I think
it does feel like with wow, it is one of those where they're like just going way too far. They've had this frat boy culture for so long, and it's like this now because the shit hit the fan. Gone. Oh God, is this frat boy culture? We don't know. Get rid of it anyway.
This was made when we were doing the frat boy stuff, so we'll get rid of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I mean. That's what I mean about it. Like I'm not. Like, I don't really care if like they have sexy women in a picture, and the woman's wearing the bikini armor. Like I don't give a crap. Who cares?
I mean, let's be honest. Have you not seen religious art? The Sistine Chapel's full
of naked people.
of naked
They're
people
all
on
naked.
the ceiling.
They are all naked.
So it's like it's not new.
You can walk into that cathedral and go, there's porn. There's porn
right on the top
on
of
the fucking ceiling.
But because it was made by Michelangelo.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's so much stuff that's out there that to one person it's fucking vulgar and disgusting, but to another person it's fine.
Yeah. I think going back to the point of this, the lady leaving is
Jen O'Neill.
Yeah. Because she's the female part of the two CEOs, it makes it look even worse.
It does look worse. Yeah, it does look worse.
Because it's like all the vast majority of the harassment and the sexual harassment and all the really, really bad stuff.
All the really creepy stuff.
Yeah.
All the
was
really creepy
aimed
stuff.
at women. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, now you have this doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Like she was in a position that you really should have tried to bend over backwards, do anything to try and make her happy and stay.
Just to keep her in the job, yeah.
Just to stay, just until you sort everything out, not till it blows over, till it's sort of like basically like because that's what their job was when they came in. Their job when those two people came into those positions is to basically turn the company around, get rid of the things that were making it have the reputation it has. At least that's what their job should have been.
Yeah.
And like for someone to quit after 3 months, either A, you didn't do your due diligence in picking her. In the whole thing of like, well, she may leave in 3 months, or she may not stick around for the long haul, and we need someone to stick around for the long haul because we need to get this fixed. Or you put her in a position and basically thought that was all you needed to do, instead of supporting her.
Yeah,
and that's even worse.
It does suck because
it just keeps the negative storylines.
You've lost part of the team that's supposed to be fixing.
Yeah.
So that's
it keeps the negative narrative going. It doesn't solve any of the problems you have, and it's another thing that's just lining up in this dominoes of like shit that is going down in your.
Shall we continue heaping on?
Yes.
So continuing on, now we're going on to delays. Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 have been delayed for another year with no date.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Now, Overwatch has been in development for like 5 years now. We're going on to 5 years. That is not good for Overwatch.
We did say we said last year when we were talking about this that like the main Overwatch 1 is suffering from stagnation now because they're not doing anything.
Nope. Here's the thing, right? The pro circuit, so the esports, we're going to go into esports now, but the pro circuit, they're going to be playing with Overwatch 2, with the Overwatch 2 build next season, which is next year, right? Overwatch 2 has been delayed by a year. That's not coming out to 2023.
So
now.
all the hype.
So if you want to get into the Overwatch esports, you're not going to be able to hit the professional level.
Nope.
Because you're not going to be able to play.
Nope.
So now they've stagnated that.
There's going to be
everything about Overwatch is just it's just fucking crumbling.
It's just frozen. Everything's frozen. It's in stasis.
Diablo, I'm not surprised that it got delayed. I mean, it was very.
I'm not surprised Overwatch has been delayed because we really haven't had.
I'm
a
disappointed.
lot.
I'm disappointed.
We haven't had a lot coming out, and I think also like, in one sense, it's like okay, so clearly, in one sense, it could be like okay. I've already said my piece regarding the current way they want Overwatch 2 to be, which is now teams of 5 instead of 6, which is a bad idea.
I think...
and only having one tank, which is also a bad idea because you literally only have one character that can solo tank.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of having multiple heroes?
You have one tank who's actually a tank.
Yeah.
Like a traditional tank.
Yeah, Reinhardt. Reinhardt is the only one that can actually solo tank. Diva's crits head box is too big, and
Orisa's shield doesn't last long enough. And Roadhog is a DPS.
And Roadhog is not a tank.
He's a DPS character.
I mean, yes, he can tank, but like he's a spoiler. Him and Winston are spoilers. They basically come in and mess things up. Roadhog pulls people out of formation. The DPSs. He's that's what he does. He basically hooks someone like a tracer, brings him point blank.
He's more like you use.
He's an assassin.
Yeah, that's the one.
He's
you
an
use
assassin.
him to take out like the healers at the back.
Yeah, he takes out the healers at the back, or if someone's weak, he can separate them from the healers and eliminate them. He's an assassin. Like, there's only one.
Sigma's okay.
Sigma's okay, but like he is so nuanced in the way to use him.
Yeah, like if you he is.
Like Reinhardt is the only one that can actually friggin' just like I'm here. You have to get past me. I will take all your aggro. Reinhardt's the only one that can do that, and I wonder if early testing has shown that this is not going to work with a single tank unless you redesign every single tank.
Or it might even be every single character.
And I think if you redesigned every single tank, you'd have to redesign every single character, which would explain a year's delay.
I don't understand. Like,
and I understand they need to add like different stuff to make Overwatch 2 not feel like just an expanded Overwatch 1. I understand that, but that was what I thought your co-op campaigns were going to be for. That's what that was going to be for. Like Overwatch 2 was getting campaigns.
It was getting story.
Yeah, it was
getting story in the game.
It was getting story in PvE. It was getting PvE. Something that the fan base has been asking for since launch, and it's like because that was the thing that was the big thing everyone took a while from when Overwatch 2 was announced, and they said it's going to have this, that, and the other, and they went and it's going to have PvE, a campaign that you and your friends can play against AI, and everyone went yes.
Yeah,
because there are times where PvP gets grinding and annoying.
There's moments where all you want to do is just I just want to fight bots.
I just want to fight bots.
It's what makes the event thing so good. Is like it does freshen up Overwatch.
But they're not on long enough.
Yeah, they're not on long enough, and they don't.
And it's only one thing.
Yeah.
It's never like multiple different things. It's like there's no variation. It's like you just do this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it's like, it just gets boring. Within a week, it's boring because you've done it like 20 times, and it's like, God damn it, what? And then there's like you hear nothing. We've still heard, apart from that announcement, we've heard really nothing about the actual PvE campaign.
Yeah, nothing's come out with that.
And then they come out with this. Yeah, we're going to have one tank, 5-team meta. Are you fucking insane?
What's wrong with you? That's the weird thing about it. Like, we're completely changing the meta, but there's nothing wrong with your meta.
Like, stop pandering to
the actual idea works. It's a good idea.
Your problem with your esports is the fact that you have a ultimate meta.
Yeah. Everybody just banks it up and then releases it all at once.
Which means they don't swap characters because it resets the...
Yeah.
It's like you need to sort out your ultimate meta, because that's what's causing the problem of characters people not changing character to counter the team, which is what should happen. It's like Team A gets on top, Team B switches to counter Team A, Team A then has to switch to counter Team B, and they just keep swapping over and countering each other. That's what I want. Because when Overwatch first came out, before the Overwatch League, that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened all the time. Yeah, not everyone, like, I wasn't great at every character, but I was like, I had a healer, I had a DPS, I had a tank, because my main was D.Va. I'm a D.Va main, because I like, at that time, D.Va was the tank of, I'm in your face, deal with me. Rough house, in your face, smash and grab. And I love that with her.
Yeah.
And basically, they then just started to do the whole ultimate meta, and they just worked on that, and I was like, bugger.
Yeah. And I'm not surprised Diablo.
No.
Because let's face it, that was an early build when we got shown it. When it got announced,
Yeah.
that was definitely.
I mean, it was a
early build.
good-looking early build.
Yeah, but it was an early build.
But it was an
you
early
could
build.
tell it was an early build. Because the only reason why they announced that was because of Diablo Immortal.
Yeah, the year before.
Yeah. And they needed something to bring the Diablo fans back.
Yeah.
So
it's
not great for Blizzard. I don't know.
And now you're thinking, well, what the fuck have they got coming out? There's been no news on the next WoW expansion.
They've got the like 9.1.5 coming.
Because that should be next year?
I don't think it's next year. I think it's the year after.
It's either next year or the year after. I'm pretty sure it's every other year an expansion comes out for WoW.
Possibly.
And there hasn't been one this year.
Well, yeah. Well, COVID and all that.
Yeah. Maybe a year's delay for that, maybe. But, like, next year, there's nothing for Blizzard. There is literally nothing.
Not that we know of, no.
I mean, yeah, maybe they'll have, like, a...
They'll re-release bloody WoW 1.
World of Warcraft 1. No, they'll either re-release StarCraft 2.
Oh my god! Could you imagine if they did that? No fanfare.
No fanfare.
They'll just
re-release it, but without any actual upgrades. So it's literally just the same game. Or they'll go, well, do you know what? We'll do StarCraft 3. Does anyone know how to do StarCraft? No, we fired all those guys. How long we got? 6 months.
You guys have got this. Don't worry.
Got this.
There's like 3 of us and we're in a sandwich bar. We're not even at work. It's fine. You guys got this.
You guys got this. You don't mind working 200 hours a week, do you?
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
You'll be okay. You may get hallucinations, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Is that 200 hours in a week?
No.
No, but it's fine. You'll work those. You'll find a way to work those 200 hours a week.
Yeah, so it's not looking good.
I think the gaming industry deserves a company to go bust. Basically.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen because like they're trying to squeeze more out of very diminishing returns now, and it's almost like I said with EA, like it's starting to smell desperate.
Yeah. But moving on to the final bit of news, and it's a bit sad one. Endwalker has been delayed.
Yes, by about
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. It comes out 4 days before my birthday.
So, a couple of things. One, they probably need to get a lot more servers. And even then, it's not going to be enough.
Basically, it is COVID has because COVID's still pretty bad in Japan.
Yeah, I was about to say they're still in massive
lockdown.
Social isolations and all that sort of
COVID
stuff.
has had a big effect on most of the games that are coming out
in
Japan, and it has affected Final Fantasy 14.
And because this is the end of the story of this massive 10-year arc that they've had, They wanted to come out good.
Yeah. Also, this is the first time when the Final Fantasy 14 expansions come out where Final Fantasy is the MMO.
It's the biggest MMO, and so they want it to go out well.
This has to.
There's a lot of things.
There's a lot of people looking at this.
Yeah.
So they need this to go out well.
There's a lot of reasons why they don't want to like drop the ball sort of thing.
So they did the letters from the dev, which is like, so Yoshi P hosts like this little thing where he talks to the community.
Yeah.
On a live stream and like answers questions and all that sort of stuff, and he started talking about it, and he started crying about it because this is the first, as he said, this is the first time he's ever had to delay a game.
Yeah. For
any reason, it's the first time he's had to actually delay it, and he was just like, I don't know what to do. And yeah, people made fun of him, and I get it, you know, but what you have to also understand for Yoshi P is like he literally lives Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah. That is his child.
He plays that game. He works on that game. His entire life revolves around that game.
Like this, this is the reason. I think the thing is that what causes the difference between Final Fantasy 14 and WoW is that WoW is clearly built by multiple people.
Yeah,
there is no one. People. There has been throughout its entire story. There is no one vision. Final Fantasy 14, and this is legitimately, argumentatively a fact, Final Fantasy 14 story is miles better than
WoW. It's like 100 times.
And that is because it is the vision of Yoshi P. That is, it is his vision that has built that story and those characters and those, and so there is everything links together.
So it's been delayed, which I'm not gonna lie,
it's a little bit disappointing.
It makes me feel good because it gives me more time to get through Shadowrun.
Yes. I can understand people being disappointed, but I would rather I can't remember his name, but he's from Nintendo, who said, a delayed game is eventually good. A rushed game is always bad.
Nobody likes delayed games. Let's just be honest. Nobody likes delays.
No one likes it. No one likes it.
But people
like less a bad game.
Yeah, people like less a game that doesn't work.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look at Cyberpunk.
Yes.
Cyberpunk, the fixes are in. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's a lot better than what it was. But the thing is, if we looking at Cyberpunk, like
the reputation's tarnished.
It's gone. That chance is gone.
Yeah.
Like people aren't going to be going, no, you know what? Cyberpunk's pretty good now. Let's play Cyberpunk. No, people are going to go, that game? That game? No.
It's going to take a lot more work than what's gone into getting Cyberpunk to a state where people will do that. And I don't think CD Projekt Red are going to let that give that time, unfortunately.
I don't think they do. They've got other games in the works.
Yeah, we've not got a No Man's Sky situation where... Yeah. The head guy told everyone to basically just work on the game. I'll deal with the flack. You guys just get your heads down. We will work on the game and we will fix it.
But yeah, the letters from the devs for Final Fantasy 14, it was a good one. Honestly, I can't wait. I'm so hyped for this.
Yeah.
And I didn't actually think I was going to be hyped for any games this year.
But can I just also say, Yoshi P, if you're listening, I know you're not, but if you are,
yeah.
Please add Blitzball. Please.
Somehow
find a way to have 5v5.
You had mech fights in one of the updates for Shadowbringers. You had mech fights. You can put Blitzball. You can.
It will be the hypest esport ever in an MMO.
I would love it.
Ever.
It would be so good as well. Because you could turn it into an esport as well.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You could turn it into straight up normal.
And this is the thing, if we've ever been in an MMO, like the crowd would be the actual crowd. It would be
so good.
Yes, please do it. Do it. Please.
Even if I tell you something like this is the very business side of my brain going, you could sell tickets to those games in that game.
Yes.
Like that's the thing.
That's how hype it would be.
I would. I wouldn't play it because I'd be awful. Because I was awful at it on
Final Fantasy 10.
But I definitely watch it.
I loved Blitzball. I would spend hours on that game, and it's a mini game inside of the game, and I would spend hours.
Yeah.
I would just play the league and the cup competitions over and over and over and over again. So yes, please, if you can somehow find a way to have Blitzball in Final Fantasy 14, do it.
They did show off a launch trailer, which is like a big like story thing.
Yeah.
But they also showed Anima.
The Anima fight.
We saw Anima, and
that fight's gonna be.
She
Yes.
looks pretty cool, and it's gonna be fucking hard. I just know it.
It's going to be hell on earth.
It's gonna
because Anima is like nightmare fuel. If you literally think about what Anima is.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's nightmare fuel. And this is from Final Fantasy, which has like Atmos.
Yeah.
From Final Fantasy 9. That's terrifying.
That is quite right, yes. that's a big mouth you've got there.
Yes. Oh dear God, no, please, no. The Maws of Doom, no.
Yeah. But I think that's about it.
Yeah.
That's all there is to talk about.
Yeah.
I do hope you've enjoyed this chat. And
Have you got any comments on what we've talked about, like NFTs?
Just leave them down below.
Is the one person in the world thinks that's a good idea? By all means, tell us why.
Are you rich by any chance?
Yeah. By the way, you'll have to certify. We don't need to know how much money you have.
Just say yes or no.
Just say yes or no to Are you rich? Do you have financial obligations?
Would you buy a banana sellotaped to a wall?
Yeah.
That is the question. Before you come up with a comment for NFTs.
Because if the answer is yes, you can.
I'm not going to listen to you.
Yeah.
Because you clearly do not have many. You have far too much money.
Yes, than sense. A lot more money than sense.
Yeah, but anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this chat, and we will see you in the next one. Bye now.
Doodles.